morning, dear boys. Here in this fourth unit of automotive fuels and lubricants, we are going to discuss about the properties and testing of the fuels. Before discussing about this, we should know what is fuel and where the fuel is utilized. Fuels are the substances that produce energy when they undergo combustion or other form of chemical reaction. So, you should understood that fuels are the substances that produce energy when they undergo combustion or another form of chemical reaction. The fuels are in different types and different forms, including solid, liquid as well as gaseous. So fuels are in different form, which are either solid or liquid or gaseous, and they are used for various purposes such as generating electricity, heating and powering the vehicles. So here the fuels are utilized in generating electricity, heating and powering the vehicles. Let us discuss the properties of the fuel one by one. The major and first property of the fuel is its calorific value. Calorific value is known to everyone. The amount of energy released when a fuel is completely burned is known as calorific value. The amount of energy released when a fuel is completely burned is known as calorific value. The unit of calorific value is either in joules or in calories. So our energy is measured in either joules or in calories, so that the doctors are advising us to spend the calories produced by the food to keep our body healthier. Similarly for fuel, when the fuel is completely burned, it means that we are getting some calorific value. A higher calorific value means the fuel is more energy dense and efficient. If a fuel is producing more calorific value, we can get more energy dense and the efficient. The second one is flash point. The lowest temperature at which a fuel can vaporize to form an ignitional mixture in the air is known as flash point. The lowest temperature at which a fuel can vaporize to form an ignitional mixture in the air is known as flash point. Fuels with a low flash point ignite more easily, making them more hazardous. The third property is ignition temperature. The minimum temperature at which a fuel starts to burn without the need for an external flame or spark is the ignition temperature. The minimum temperature at which a fuel starts to burn without the need for an external flame or spark is known as ignition temperature. Fuels with a low ignition temperature are easier to ignite. Fuels with low ignition temperature are easier to ignite. The fifth property is viscosity, which is more important property, and every fuel should have its own viscosity. Viscosity refers to the thickness or resistance to flow of a liquid fuel like diesel or oil. Viscosity refers to the thickness or resistance to flow a liquid fuel like diesel or oil. The fuels with high viscosity require more energy to pump or atomize in engines. Fuels with high viscosity require more energy to pump or atomize in engines. Let us continue to discuss about the other properties in next classes.